हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, हाउ आर यू? होप इन गुड हेल्थ। आप लोग आइसोमेरिज्म के कंसेप्ट से फैमिलियर होंगे, बट इन 11th स्टैंडर्ड ऑल्सो स्ट्रक्चर्स आइसोमेरिज्म के ड्रॉ करने में काफ़ी डिफ़िकल्टी आई होगी. Hope you all are agree with me. Even in your competitive exams, questions are asked from this topic. So, today I have come just in front of you with a short trick with the help of which easily you are able to solve the questions related with isomerism. But this trick, it is applicable to alkanes only. So let's start, students. First we will start with methane. If I'll say you to draw the structure of methane, what we will do? We will draw in this manner, CH4. It means that carbon, and here you will just draw hydrogen, because carbon, it is a tetravalent. Okay, so in this manner you can draw it for methane. Okay, so next we can move towards ethane. Okay, so what you can do, ethane, it means that 2 carbon, so you can write it like this also in condensed form, C2H6. And if I'll say you can draw its structure also, C double bond C, and here just one bond, it is in between carbon carbon, and other 3 bond it will form with other atoms, like here in ethane with hydrogen, and both the terminals means that carbons, they act as terminal carbons. One valency it will satisfy with itself by bonding with carbon carbon, and other 3 it will satisfy by bonding with hydrogen. Okay, so this is a structure, and you can say that it is a ethane. Okay. Now you know that what is isomerism. Isomerism, in it is one kind of process phenomenon in which compound, it has the same molecular formula, but structural formula it would be different. But here, as you can make it out, here in methane, it is one carbon, so there would be no possibility of isomerism. And here you can just see in ethane, they both will act as the terminal carbons, and the same number of hydrogen, other atoms are attached also the same, so no chance of formation of isomers. Students, you are supposed to watch this video till end, then only you come to know about the trick. Okay, now let's talk about third carbon alkane, that is your propane. Okay, so you can see it is 3 C means C3 and H, that would be your 8. And in this manner, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, here you can just put again hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Here, because this carbon atom, it has satisfied its 2 valencies by just giving a bond with other 2 carbon atoms. So here only 2 hydrogen, and here with terminal atom again you can say carbon atom, 3 hydrogen atoms are attached. So in this manner you will get a propane. Okay, student, one thing we can do, see, you can express the structure in these are the condensed form. If I'll say these are the condensed form, you can express it in the dot structure also. So what you will say, this is for methane, you can draw, you can put 1 dot. For this ethane, you can put 2 dot, and you can join this bond, so it shows a ethane, and here you can combine the, or you can just make a bond with hydrogen atom. So in propane, you can just draw the 3 dots, and you join these carbon atoms by showing a bond. Now let's proceed with butane. Okay, that would be your C4, and that again H, that would be your 10. So now here you have a 4 carbons, 1, 2, 3, and this would be a 4, and again you can just attach it with hydrogen atom here, here, here at the terminal, that carbon atom, here also one hydrogen, here also one hydrogen, here also one hydrogen, and the carbons which are present in between, you can attach 2 hydrogens. Okay, so it will satisfy its valency. Again, you can represent the structure with the help of dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can draw your structure like this. Is it clear, student? Now, one thing is that would be possible here. See, one way you can draw, or other way you can see 1, 2, and this would be your 3. And this another carbon which is present here, you can attach it here. Is it clear? So you can do this. So in this manner, you can say that 2 just isomers are present here. Okay. Now, in the same manner, you can go with pentane also. 1, this is second, third, and this would be fourth. Another would be, that would be pentane. See, that would be your C5, and here H, that would be 2 more, that is 12. And same dot structure you can just portray for pentane also. 1, here 2, here 3, 4, and 5. So you can draw its structure like this. Is it clear? Now let's take out the isomers for it. See, this first part, it would be, it remains same. And what you can do, this, again this part will remain same. This carbon, you can join it here. So this is one isomer, this is second. Still your trick, it is left. So you are supposed to wait and watch this video till and see, students. Now what you can do here, draw the structure like this. Okay, so here what you can do, you can add these 2 carbon atoms, at one here, one at below. So here how many isomers are present? 3. But it is still quite lengthy way to find out the number of isomers. So what we can do, we can use one trick. Okay, I'll show you what is that trick. Now let's talk about hexane. Okay, so if I'm talking about hexane, so hexane. So here what it is, that is your C6, and that would be your H, that would be your 14 number of hydrogen. So it will take time in your exam to draw the structure and write the isomerism. So students, I want to suggest you one trick. Hope you waiting and watching this video for this trick. So you will use this formula. See, what is this formula? 2 to the power n minus 4 plus 1. And what is here n? N, it means that the number of carbon atom. Is it clear? Now you can use this trick for your just other members also, and you can check the isomerism of methane, you can check the isomerism of ethane and propane and butane and so on. So let's use it. Okay, so first try to calculate the number of isomers present in hexane with the help of this trick. I've told n is equals to number of carbon atoms. So what is n? N here is equals to 6. Now how can we use this trick? Okay, so what you will say, that 2 to the power n minus 4 plus 1. Is it clear? So what you can do here now, that is equals to 2. What is n? 6. 6 minus 4 plus 1. So what here comes to be 2 to the power 2 plus 1, and here 2 to the power, that is 2, 4. That is 4 plus 1 is equals to 5. So the number of isomers which are present in your hexane, that would be 5. Is it clear? In the same manner, you can calculate for n is equals to 7. Okay. And here what you can say, that 2 to the power 7 minus 4 plus 1. Okay. So now let's take it out. Just calculate it. So when you just subtract it, what it will come 7 minus 4, you can say that 2 to the power 3 plus 1. It should be, that is 8 plus 1, that is equals to 9. So number of isomers present for your heptane, that would be 9. Okay, so students, I want that you will just wait. We will continue with this trick in our upcoming lecture, and then I will just conclude our this short trick for alkanes, and we will check out the number of isomers with the help of this trick, whether we have calculated correct or not for your just methane, ethane, propane and butane. So bye students, take care, and just subscribe my channel and just view it, so and just show your like, so I can just motivate myself to give more videos regarding the content. Thank you students.